Hey y'all, it's Blake. So it's 10:30 and I have some time to myself. I just got these 30mm gold rings in the mail. I bought them from AliExpress, so I wanted to change them out in my rings. And then the other day, went to Hobby Lobby and picked up some things. I wanted to make some charms, like charm bookmarks or like page markers for my planner and other things, I guess, too. So I got these charms to put on the paper clips. And also got these big ones. I think it should be pretty simple. You could just like slide these on, so I'm gonna do that. And then I got these stamps because I've been using my stamp more and I thought they were cool. And I really like this because I noticed that it was meant for like the months because the numbers are on the same block. I think my daughter might be looking for me. Okay, I'm back. It's now after midnight. We're trying to put our daughter to sleep. She took a late nap and we're losing, so but thankfully I'm actually up. Usually I am terribly tired at the end of the day. So yeah, I wanted to take advantage of my time excuse me, because we're going out of town tomorrow, also washing clothes and stuff, so I won't be able to do this. I think I mostly just want to change the rings out. Do I need something to do that? Like a screwdriver? Maybe I can use my scissors. And I wanted to talk about probably should kind of like refresh this a little bit, but I don't know, I'll just put this. This is a picture of me and my daughter, but we don't post her online, so I don't show those. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to talk about kind of my system a little bit more. Well, I really just wanted to talk it out for myself, so here we go. I've been recording these videos and just kind of like going over my system and talking it out. I've been hearing myself and I can kind of have a little bit better of an understanding of like what I'm doing, or I'm actually since I'm putting it into words, I understand it a little bit better. Trying to think, do I have anything? So in one of the other videos, I haven't posted these videos yet, so I'm talking as if I have, but the journaling system, like ecosystem, and then me contemplating if I wanted to combine all my journals and archive them as like one book in rings. After that video, I was like, like, since I couldn't do it in that moment, it gave me more time to think, unfortunately. And so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. Like, I don't know if I want to, do I really want to take apart all the books? Like, will that really be worth it? I might have to go get a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. So one thing that stuck out to me was, oh, does it fit? Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay. When I said that, I always end up going back to rings in the fall, and like I deprive myself the whole year and I go back to rings in the fall. And I was kind of wondering, like, why do I do that? And I think, well, I was able to kind of figure out why, and it's because around this time, the last quarter of the year, I'm kind of wanting to look back at the year, like how the year is going, because it's about to end. So I'm just kind of like reevaluating like everything that's happened this year. Is there anything else that I would like to try to work on before, you know, the year is up? And I don't have like a record of that, and so I'm like looking like, in my planner, like, I don't have a planner, like, hold on, let me get my words, because I don't want to be saying like. Because I, in like the last 2-3 years, I hadn't set up an actual planner at the beginning of the year. I was just in like notebooks and my bullet journal and things like that. I was looking for that record, basically. And so I end up setting up a planner, and it's usually in rings. And then kind of backfilling the entire year, or not. Last year I did that. I don't think I did that the year before. I think I just started it. I think in 2023 was the first time using rings, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be my 3rd year for a planner, using it as a planner. So did I do it in 2022? No, I didn't. So that's why I was like, I knew that I should just start the year off based off previous experience, but I didn't know why. And so now I know why, because I'm going to be looking for a record of the year. And so I kind of did think that that's what my journals would do for me. Like, that would be my record of the year. But because I like to bullet journal, I like to, like, my journals a little bit more on the creative side and free flowing. They might end, you know, sometimes I might fill up the book or get close to filling it up in like 3 months. They don't last the entire year. So although I have like a year's worth of journals, it's not all in one system, in one book. The whole year doesn't fit in one book. Everything that I want to do in a notebook fits in one book, but the whole year doesn't. And that's what the planner is for. And that's why I end up separating them at the end of the year, because the planner, these inserts that I'm actually going to add in here are right here. I'll have all of my months. So the planner is my year's archive. And so that leads me to why I won't be archiving, tearing up my journals and archiving them in one book, because that's what my planner is for. And that's what I use it as naturally. So my planner now, okay, the rings are changed, which is very cute. Look at that. Looks so nice. It's a little bit of a mixed metal going on, but I honestly kind of got used to the silver when I first bought this cover. I was like, oh, I really want the gold, to add gold, but I had to wait for them. So I gotten used to the silver, but that's the gold. So, yeah, I no longer have to try to make this whole 1 year archiving system. That's what my planner is. And then my journals can be ongoing and last however long they last, or however long I want to be in them. And that also allows me to be in whatever kind of notebook that I want to. So the purchase that I made, when it comes in the mail, I will have a better understanding. I'll show y'all when it comes. I will be able to use those a little bit more freely without being like, because I understand my system a little bit more after talking it through. So thanks for listening. And going forward in the new year that's coming up, I should be able to, know myself a little bit better, and it should go a little bit more smoother, and I should have a little bit more fun, because I'll know I have a set system that I know how it works for me. So I have my rings planner, and I don't like to plan in a book because I've always thought about trying like the Hobonichi Weeks, but I don't like planning in a book because I do get tired. I get tired of the books, and I like to move on. So I either like to finish them up or I'm moving on, whether they're finished or not. And I prefer to finish them up. So, but knowing that now, like I won't pay full price for like planners and stuff, notebooks, because I know I won't finish them. If it's like a dated book, I know I won't finish it the whole entire year, so no need to spend money on full price on it. And that's kind of why I learned that from buying the Common Planner, which I should have bought it on sale, and I didn't. And then I was like, no, I really do want it, and so I ended up buying it at full price because the sale was over. And I was like, dang, I really like it. I should have just bought it. So now that I'm adding the whole year in here, might be a little okay. Here we go. I might be a little bit full. I don't know where this was on that today. Cool. Let's put this back. Oh, I didn't add any other months. Hold on. Will they even fit? So I know now, like for my planner setup, I want all of the months in there at once. So if it gets tight, something else has got to come out. But for next year, I have the plotter inserts, which are much thinner, and I'm excited to use those. So it should all fit pretty fine. So yeah, that's all of that. And the gold rings, honestly, I mean, it's a subtle change. It's cute. The rings weren't that expensive. I got them from AliExpress. I think I said that already. But yeah, so my system next year will be, my daily system is a planner and a journal. And that's just how I like to, let me change the page. That is just how I like to roll. So it's late and I'm not staying up too much longer. Like I said, we're going out of town. So yeah, I gotta go to bed. As much as I would love to stay up and do all this stuff, I should really go to sleep. Let me see about these. Can't even get it open. I might have to come back to that later. What about these? Yeah, so my system will be a planner and a journal, my daily system. And my planner is always going to be the calendar year from January to December. That's just how I like my planner to be. I like to see the whole year at once, or be able to reference things, because sometimes I write down information in my monthlies that I like to reference. And then my journals are really like month to month. But if anything, I would say they're like on a 3 to 6 month basis right now. That could change. I might like staying in a book longer if I find a size, or you never know. But they're more free flowing, so they're like I would say 3 months. 6 months is pushing it. And then all of my other journals are ongoing. They just are set up and I use them whenever. But between this and my daily journal, where is it at? Here it is. My planner and my journal, they both allow lots of consistency and like sameness, but then a lot of change. So like having my dashboards and things like that I can change out without changing the paper is really nice. I can change the cover and the pens and all of the decoration, and so that gives me like a freshness without changing the system. And then in the books, when I feel like it, I like setting up a new book, adding in like all the decoration and pockets and pictures. I still have to add stuff to this one, and adding the stickers. And for the most part, I do like staying in the book. Sometimes they get really comfortable and cozy, and I don't want to leave. And so having a planner will allow me to come and go in this as I please. So yeah, I'm done talking. I was sick, not this past week. I was pretty like recovering last week, but the week before I was sick. But all of this week, it just kind of like lingered a little bit. And I think it's kind of allergy based. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So I can clip like them on, I like that. It's my allergies and like, cause everything is just itchy and yeah, so my voice is kind of dry, but yeah, that's the planner.
Have a little planner chat and switch covers because I need a little change. I initially thought I was just going to downsize to pop from Lexington. I'm just going to take off all this stuff. I don't think I want to it's different. I think I'm still going to keep my little purple setup, but I may end
Oh,
up
thanks.
switching